In the following scene, a guy called Jelly is seen playing a golf game online with his friend. He asks his friend the question, "Do you know why I'm going to win?" Which his friend says he don't, and asks why, which he says it's because the loser deletes his YouTube channel. It turns out they are both great YouTubers called Jelly and Josh, who have just put their channels as the bet of a game, which is scary. His friend tells him the map is a special one because it continues, that it has many levels, which he is surprised about. His friend says anyone watching the videos already knows who will win, which he says that's true because it turns out he is terrible at playing games. After they complete the first level, he is amazed at how the map continues. This time, he plays quite good as he is seen doing some interesting shots and becomes the first on this round. This time he has to hit the golf ball in a particular pattern, which he doesn't do right, and because he follows advice from his friend. Due to that, Jelly tells his friend about how his friend shouldn't have said that because he won't like him to delete his channel, but because this is a game of delete your channel or I delete mine, he has no other option than to give him a bad advice. His friend introduces to him the other rule, which is that after the loser deletes his YouTube channel, he will be helping out for free to make videos for the winner, which is the worst part in the story. He tells his friend they had no contract on that one, but his friend says they do and reminds him the moment they signed it verbally. It seems he is not okay with the second bet as he tries to convince his friend he never signed it on paper, but he reminds him how he had indirectly made him do that. This is the moment he find out his friend had really planned it. His friend is winning and he isn't keeping up to it, and to make matters more interesting, his friend tells him how he needs to get something to wipe out the tears from the eyes of his losing channel. He realizes he is 4 points off, but seems not bothered, saying it's easy to catch up with that. They start in a different location, which gives him some advantage as he wins, gaining a point. This cannon works quite well for him as he catches up with another point this time. They both get confused here and there in this level, which due to that they had a draw, but the draw was made possible by his mistake of hitting his friend earlier. The more they are playing, they find some really confusing here's and there's in this level, and due to that, he catches up with another point. This is the point where he misses and blames it on glitches, which is the job of a poor workman. You remember that proverb about who the poor workman always blames? Let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe if you are enjoying it. Thanks. You can see how terrible he is playing as he is playing and risking his channel at the same time in this level about the spinning wheels, but his friend did it in like a single hit. At the end of this level, they both get to a position where he has to move for his friend to freely hit, but he doesn't because he wants his friend to push him so he'll get less strokes than his friend, but it wasn't easy as his friend tells him to play first, letting him know that he has snacks with him and can stay there all day. Besides, he is the loser, so if he keeps waiting for his friend to push him until the time runs out, he will still be losing after the long wait. He ends up losing this round again due to him pushing his friend instead, which is insane. This is going to be the worst level for him as he is about to lose against his friend by 4 points to nothing. He seems to be doing really well with this one as he is the first to pass through this challenge, but the level is not over yet as they appear in a previous location and have to take the upper route this time because they took the lower one last time. His friend is confused about it, but he helps out, after which he tells him he is backward in winning but forward in thinking. He wins this level, giving him 1 point, which implies he is still 3 points behind, so channel still not safe. He is playing quite well on this one until he meets this platform which he has less chances of hitting, and so proceeds to take the easy route because he doesn't want to go risky. It pays pretty well as at the end, wins this round, meaning he is 2 points behind. His friend and him make an agreement that the other point didn't count, and so he is still 3 points behind, but it seems he is keeping up slowly in this one as he uses a cool trick of trying to hit his friend, which makes his friend lose, and he gets 2 points behind. At this point he is so careful and lucky because after he strokes just at the right moment, his friend loses twice, which makes them land on the same page. Draw they are and have 2 maps to go. The increasing smile on his face shows how stress relief he is getting right now. Even on this other level, which is not too complicated, he is doing increasingly well as he gets a draw on this one. If you are wondering how a draw is possible, then know that it is a draw when both of them get the shot in equal strokes. At the last level, their channels are both safe as they both have a draw evidenced by equal strokes from both sides. Thanks for watching.